Hi guys, it's Mandy, and in today's video I'm going to give you my first impressions of God of War and what I think about it so far. So let's get started. Okay, so God of War, is it another cinematic game or is it something special? Well, I think it's something special because, well, I went into the game blind as can be. I only knew the Norse mythology and the sun is going to be a big part of it. But other than that, I didn't really know much, so I went into it blind. And first off the bat, the Norse mythology kind of rubbed me the wrong way because I'm a big fan of Greek mythology, and when I heard they were going to change it, I kind of thought, they just doing Norse because it's popular. And why that? It might be the case, but it does serve a story role. There's the story, well, the Norse mythology, and I get to research and brush up on my Norse. Thing is, the inclusion of the sun really kind of confused me. I was like, why do you really need him there? But he does play a big part in the story, and he lightens up the mood, like, on your adventure because you play as... I'm filming! And another thing I noticed while playing the game is that Kratos looks really out of place. And he is out of place story-wise, but as you're playing, seeing him in the lush forest of the Norse mythology world is kind of jarring at times. But I just thought that was funny, and yeah. And as for visuals, the game is stunning on the Xbox. Visually, the game is beautiful on the PlayStation Pro and the PlayStation Slim. And gameplay-wise, it's not your typical hack and slash one like the previous games, but it does use that same satisfying feel when you kill a monster. And the Leviathan axe you could throw, and you could summon anytime you want, which leaves room for a lot of different combos and ways to kill monsters. And it's very satisfying, and it's like Thor's hammer, Mjolnir, and yeah. So yeah. And as for Kratos, he is, grumpy as always, especially now that he's old, but he does give off that aura that he knows a lot more than he used to, and he's more wiser, and he's learned how to control his anger more, and he doesn't go instigating fights. He sometimes goes like out of his way to avoid fights. So that's like a complete 360 from his character from before, but it suits the game here because he did settle down and have a family, and now he has to teach his son lessons so he doesn't make the same mistakes and stuff like that. And as for Kratos, he is, grumpy as always, especially now that he's old, but he does give off that aura that he knows a lot more than he used to, and he's more wiser, and he's learned how to control his anger more, and he doesn't go instigating fights. He sometimes goes like out of his way to avoid fights. So that's like a complete 360 from his character from before, but it suits the game here because he did settle down and have a family, and now he has to teach his son lessons so he doesn't make the same mistakes. Atreus, on the other hand, is a complete, opposite of his father, Kratos. He's very, itching for adventure, and he always seeks out knowledge and things like that. He seems very smart, and he does have compassion because, he hesitated when trying to kill, and he has more of his mother's traits, which I don't really know much of his mother as now, but you could tell that she kind of raised him into the into the boy he is. And sometimes Kratos and Atreus' personalities clash, and they often fight. I mean, who doesn't? But it's, heartwarming to see how Kratos does love his son very much, and he's just been beaten down by time after time and age, so he comes off as cold and aloof, but he does really love his son. And his son has great respect for his father, even referring to him as yes sir. So yeah, those were my first impressions of God of War. I'm really having fun with it, and I'm really excited to see where it's gonna go. And if you like this video, please leave a like. Please tell me how you've been liking God of War, or if you don't like it, in the comments below. And if you like my video and videos like these and many more, please consider subscribing. It would mean a lot. And you can follow me on my Twitter at Mandy Plays. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day and play a good game.